There's a moment that happens in living rooms and backyards and kitchen floors all over the world, and most dads don't realize what it means when it's happening. Dad gets on the floor. Dad makes a ridiculous noise. Dad throws the baby up in the air, not high, just enough, and catches them, and the baby laughs the kind of laugh that comes from somewhere deeper than ordinary happiness. The whole body gets involved, the arms go out, the eyes go wide, and then they want it again, immediately, again, again. That laugh isn't just joy, it's a specific kind of brain event. And what your baby is thinking in those moments, what their nervous system is actually doing, is something most parents have never been told. Here's what's going on. When a baby plays with their father, the experience is genuinely different from play with their mother. Not better, not worse. Different in ways that matter neurologically. Researchers who study parent-infant interaction have found that fathers tend to play in a more physically unpredictable way, more rough and tumble, more surprising, more likely to bring in something the baby didn't see coming. That unpredictability is the point. When your baby is in your arms and you do something unexpected, a sudden dip, a silly sound they haven't heard before, a game that goes just past where they thought it was going, their brain has to do something it doesn't do when the world is calm and predictable. It has to process novelty. It has to put the surprise together with the context. It has to decide in a fraction of a second whether this new thing is safe or not. And here is where it gets interesting. Because the thing your baby looks at in that fraction of a second, the thing they use to decide whether the surprise is thrilling or terrifying, is your face. If you're laughing, they laugh. If you look delighted, they feel delight. If you're present and lit up and clearly enjoying this, their nervous system takes that information and files the surprise under safe, exciting, I want more of this. This is exactly what the developing brain needs. Not the surprise itself, the surprise with a safe person. The experience of something unexpected happening inside a relationship that holds. That combination is one of the most reliable drivers of healthy emotional development that research has found. What your baby is learning during dad's play isn't just that this is fun. They're learning how to be okay when things are uncertain. They're learning that the world can surprise you and you can still be all right. They're practicing the emotional flexibility that will carry them for the rest of their life, in school, in friendships, in every situation where something unexpected happens and they need to decide how to respond. They're learning all of that on your kitchen floor. There's something else happening too, and it's quieter but just as important. When a dad plays fully, when he's actually present, actually engaged, not distracted or going through the motions, the baby feels that quality of attention as something specific. Not just that someone is here, but that this person is here for me, that I am interesting enough to deserve this. That feeling of being interesting to someone you love is one of the earliest experiences of being valued, and it gets stored, not as a memory the child can recall, but as an expectation, a body-level sense of, I am worth someone's full presence, I am worth being delighted by. That expectation travels with them, into every friendship they'll form, into every room they'll walk into as they get older, into how they hold themselves when they're not sure whether they belong. It starts on the floor, it starts with the game, it starts with you showing up in a way that makes the baby's whole face change when you walk in. Most dads underestimate this. The culture around fatherhood still carries the shadow of the idea that what babies need most comes from their mother, the feeding, the soothing, the primary attachment. And while the mother-infant bond is irreplaceable and foundational, what fathers specifically bring is striking in the research. Babies who have an engaged, playful father show better emotional regulation, stronger social skills, and more resilience when things get hard. Not because play is magic, because the specific kind of connection that playful engagement builds is doing something in the brain that other kinds of connection don't do in quite the same way. The physical play, the unpredictability, the laughter, the experience of being excited and a little uncertain and completely safe all at the same time. You are the one who teaches your baby that uncertainty doesn't have to mean danger, That surprises can be wonderful, that the world is a place worth leaping into. No one else does it quite the way you do. So the next time you get on the floor, the next time you make the ridiculous noise and throw them just enough and catch them, and their whole body floods with that deep laugh, know what's happening. Their brain is building, their nervous system is learning. Their sense of who they are and what they're worth is being quietly assembled from the evidence you're giving them right now. Get on the floor, make the noise, catch them every time. That's not just play, that's your baby learning who they are.